Alright, everybody. I'm trying something new today. I'm recording with my phone. This is a Google Pixel 2. I actually really love this phone, but that's not the point of the video. So right now it's May 1st, it's a Saturday, and I have I think a week of classes left and then my finals week. I may be mistaken, but I don't know. But yeah, this is the end of my 4th semester of college, and it has been absolute hell for the past year. Ever since COVID hit, my college experience has went from a very positive 9 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10. It is absolute hell. Online class is the worst thing to have ever happened to me. And I know me being behind in certain classes or, not handing in assignments, that's all on me. I get that. But at the same time, at least in my case, I know it's different for every school, every university, whatever, every country, but at least where I am, most of the time, most professors, they don't care. They don't care. They think that, just because you're not in school in person, that you have all the time in the world to do assignments. But you don't. Now, I don't have a job as of right now. I do school full-time, but I want to get a job. But I know a lot of students have part-time or even full-time jobs while they go to college. And it's got to be even harder on those people, especially having to juggle either a part-time or full-time job and then part-time or full-time school. It's got to be a real hell of an experience. I experienced something similar, but not to the effect that those people might. Now, I absolutely love my school. I love my professors, most of them. I was having a good time for the first 2 semesters of college were probably the best because they were in person for me. But the third, unfortunately, was online and I fell behind. My GPA dropped probably a whole point because of online classes. And I know it's pretty much my fault, but I know a lot of other students in my position are having the same problem. It's very infuriating, especially when professors and even the college staff themselves don't really understand the kind of mental environment you have to be in to do online schooling. It's very taxing, not only physically, but mentally as well. I am so burnt out. My senior year of high school, I was so burnt out. My brain was quite literally fried at the end of senior year. Not because of, drugs or anything. I never did that. But it's because there was just so much work. They constantly bombarded you with work. And they're like, oh, college is going to be harder. We're preparing you for college. But in most cases, in my experience, that's not the case. Sure, I've had a lot of work in college, but honestly, I think I've had quite more in high school. But the fact that high school was in person, you had to do your work. There was no excuse if you didn't do it. You either showed up with your work done or you didn't do it. Whereas online class, you can just skip. There's literally next to no repercussions in my case for skipping online class and not doing your work, besides from failing or getting marked absent, Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Call you on Zoom and be like, hey, you didn't show up for class today, haha. No, all you have to do is close the app. And on top of that, I've been very frustrated by financial aid where I live. I'm supposed to be getting a good amount of money to pay for college from the government, but it ain't happening, I guess. I just don't know. I think I fucked something up in the paperwork, but then again, if it's my fault, then whatever. But if not, then, Rage Against the Machine or whatever. It really infuriates me how, in order to get a good job, in America at least, you are basically expected to get a bachelor's degree, to get a good, well-paying career. And if you're someone like me who, you have no idea what you want to do as an adult. I'm 19 years old, for God's sakes. I don't have my whole fucking retirement planned out. I don't have my career. I just want to live, I want to have fun in life. And I don't want to be bound to a 9-to-5, slave to the grind job that I don't enjoy. I don't know what I want to do. I want to get money. I want to get paid. I want to work. But I don't want to be a slave to the system, Society expects you in America to get a good degree for a good paying job. And then they expect you to work however many hours a day, however many hours a week, and get paid measly wages. It's just not fair. It's too much to ask, especially when you don't know what you want to do. My friends, my family, they all expect me to get a college degree, but to be honest, I don't want to do it anymore. It's just I don't want to be in school anymore. And because of last semester, I failed 2 classes, one of which I thought I was passing, but I didn't. So then, because I did that, because I failed those 2 classes, I then switched my major back to general studies, and I have to take a class over the summer, which, okay, no big deal, then I can graduate during the summer. But I have to pay out of pocket for that. That is BS. Total bullshit. You shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to go into debt. I shouldn't have to spend the measly amount of money that I have to pay for something that I don't even want. Like, I do want a college degree because I want to have that advantage over people who don't when they apply for jobs. If you apply for a job in the U.S., your employer is going to look, first off, did you graduate high school? Second off, do you have a college degree? If they see me and I have my high school diploma and a 2-year general studies degree, and then they see somebody who dropped out of high school and never went to college, and they're going to choose me, probably. I hope. God, it's just so infuriating. If there's anybody out there who's in a similar situation as I am, let me know in the comments, man. I really do know what you're feeling with going through and feeling. I know what you're going through, and I know what you're feeling right now. And I have a crap ton of assignments I have to get done by Monday. That's 2 days. And it's so frustrating. There is no help for us students. Like I said, professors, they think because you're not coming into school in person anymore, that you have all the time in the world to do these assignments at home. Because, all these millennials do is play video games. But no, we have lives. We're mentally exhausted during the end of the day. We don't want to do work. We want to just friggin' vibe. And, people have jobs, or they have family emergencies, or, something. There's people, we have lives, is basically what I'm trying to say. Students should not be slaves to homework. And I've said this ever since I was a little kid. I always thought homework was stupid. Yes, I get that it helps you retain the material, and I get that it gives you grades boosting. You get graded for it. It's honest work. But professors and high school teachers alike, they just assign all this stuff. And half of it is such a slog that you don't even want to do it, which puts you in this mindset that you're not going to retain any of the information that is asked of you. I really don't want to drop out of college, but honestly, the net positives of dropping out are probably better than the net positives of staying in at this point, for me at least, which is really sad to say. I love most of my professors and I love my school, but for God's sake, the pandemic, as easy as it might sound to have, online schooling, haha, it's so easy. No, it's not. It's really not. And God help anybody who has to do online work. I'm sure that's a whole different environment than online schooling. But, that's probably better than online schooling. But, if you're struggling with your online job, then you have my sympathy as well, because it's this online environment that we've been thrusted into because of COVID is absolutely abhorrent. Thank God that the vaccine has come out now. I cannot wait to get my dose. And I cannot wait for this disease to fuck off. Yeah, sorry for this different type of video. I just took a shower and I got really friggin' angry thinking about all the assignments I had to do. And just the state of the world today is just so fucking abhorrent. Yeah, sorry for swearing so much. Sorry for being a Debbie Downer and, trashing the education system. But really, it's ridiculous. I would give anything to go back and redo these last 2 semesters, because God, I had the mindset was all there to pass my classes, but It's so easy to skip an online class, and it's so easy to just turn your devices off and not get notified. And, you know, on top of that, when you have family emergencies like I have been having for the past year, it's been horrible for me. But, you know, on top of, if you have that as well, and if you have a job, it's just so hard. It's so hard to actually even find time to do your assignments, let alone care about them. But anyway, this has just been me ranting. I'm sorry for swearing so much, and I'm sorry for dissing the education system, but I just wanted to vent. This is just a little venting vlog, so I appreciate you guys for listening to my thoughts, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you have any on the matter. And if you are a student that's full-time online like I am, or if you have a job as well, please do tell me in the comments your situation. And, you know, just vent. Use my comments to vent. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.